Hello YouTube, Rustthemust here, and today we are playing a new game. It is called Skinwalker. It's kind of like, I don't know, I used to browse X on 4chan a lot. It's like, they're like these Indian, Native American creatures that would, I don't know. It's like one of their, like, legends, and it's these creatures that would, like, take the form of a human and disguise themselves as a human because they wanted to like live with us. Maybe it didn't happen as anyways, sorry about all that, just introducing it. My name is Rustthemust, by the way, if you have not seen me before. And here we go. Maybe it didn't happen as I saw it, but more on that later. We were all going out camping, me and 3 friends from university. Let me introduce my friends. This is Darren. I wouldn't say that he is our group of friends leader, or actually I would. He's the one that always gets us all out of the house and into the action. He's the first one to hit on the cute girl by the bar. He's the first one to jump from the roof into the swimming pool. According to himself, he was even more impulsive when he was a kid. I can only imagine his childhood and how often he must have broken his leg, scraped his knee, and hit his head. Still, if it weren't for Darren, we wouldn't have half the amount of fun we have. This girl is Celeste. We have known each other since we were children. We met each other when she moved into the house next door when I was 7. My mom told me to go show her around the neighborhood, and after that we were inseparable for a few years. She's a nice girl, although her health isn't the best. She has some kind of heart problem, which I forgot the name of. This forced her to be away from school during extended periods of time during her childhood. Because of this, until we started university, I was her only friend. Still, she never complained, and I've always seen her as a positive, happy girl. Next is me. I'm Joe, as the name implies. I'm pretty normal. I don't have any overwhelming bad qualities, but on the other hand, I don't have any overwhelmingly good ones either. I live in this apartment a short walk from my university. This is where us 4 friends usually gather before going out. This guy here looking all relaxed on my bed is Michael. He's my neighbor, living in the apartment next door. One day while I had Celeste over, he just barged in. "Hey man, your place looks pretty nice. Mind if I join you for dinner?" he said. As you can imagine, he's pretty pushy. I don't think he realizes it himself. He came over several times after that day. After that, we somehow naturally became friends. Sounds like he was trying to get with your friend there. So one day, Darren came with the idea that we should go camping. Darren said his family had a cabin a little bit in the forest, so camping we went. It could be fun, right? Of course, me, Michael, and Celeste dislike the idea of staying in a cabin. It's a camping trip. We have to sleep in the wilderness, so Darren told us about the woods near the cabin. I don't remember much about the trip to the cabin. We joked around, took a few breaks, normal stuff. Either way, we drove up the cabin and left the car there. We took a short break in the cabin and set out into the wilderness. We went pretty far, and I can't say how far in distance exactly, but it took several hours to get to where we set up camp. The first day we just screwed around, nothing abnormal happened. But then... Uh-oh. Okay. No need to go into the tent right now. So I can walk around and talk to everybody. This guy's sleeping. Hey Celeste, did you sleep well last night? Slept okay, girl. A cooking pot, I need water to cook anything. So this is kinda cool. Morning there, or should I say good afternoon. Fix up us some wood for a fire, will ya? Alright. I set up to gather wood for a new fire and water to cook with. Cool! Where's the water? It's up there. There's a tree knocked down, I see. Oh, this is creepy. What is that sound? It doesn't sound like something you'd hear in a forest. It's in the afternoon too, right? Why is it so damn dark? There we go, a bucket of water. Oh, the sound stopped. My head hurts. I'm sorry to hear that. My head hurts. We sure had a blast yesterday, didn't we? Yeah, we did, girl. I should have enough wood to make the fire last a while tonight. Poured water into the cooking pot. Okay, so we're all set, right? We can cook now. There's enough wood for the fire. No need to go into the tent right now. Alright, let's cook something up, shall we? Alright, Celeste, let's cook something. Later that evening. Okay, so we're all hanging out, having a little fire in the woods. That's cool. Oh, we can walk around, okay. What the hell is up with this fog? Every time I've been here before, there hasn't ever been fog. Alright, Darren. It's really chilly outside for being in the middle of summer. That's what I'm saying. It's time to go to sleep soon. We're all out of booze. Guess we have to go back to town tomorrow. I'm not looking forward to that 4-hour trek. Maybe we should have gone. Maybe we shouldn't have gone in so deep. Hey, anyone else hear that sound? Yeah, now that you mention it, what is that? Sounds like something metallic-y. Metallic-y, ha ha ha. Is that even a word? Are you stupid? Shut up, asshole. It's a word if I say so. That was the sound from the water, guys. It stopped. Maybe it was some kind of machine. Who the hell would go out hours from the nearest civilization in the middle of the night and start revving up some kind of weird machine? I actually heard something weird like that before in the middle of the night, and I was really freaked out, and then I found out it was, I asked around the town, and I guess there were, like, farming tractors, and the farmers would have them run, and up to the middle of the night. Those poor guys would wake up super early in the morning. They'd run till, like, 1 in the morning almost, like, crazy hours because they had to harvest all their corn. Anyways, and start revving up some kind of weird machine. Who gives a shit? It's probably someone using a chainsaw or something. Let's go to sleep. I'm tired. What are you doing, Celeste? You gonna stay up? Can I sneak off? I shouldn't go too far from the camp. It's evening. I don't want to get walking. I don't want to go walking through a dark forest. Well, that's a shame. Guess I'm going to bed. Sleepiness soon overtook everyone. But something woke you up a few hours later in your half-wake state. You stumbled outside the tent. Uh-oh. What the heck is going on? Darren, Michael, Celeste, is that you? The mist is even thicker than before. I can't see much. I should check out that sound. Wait, so they all freaking left me? Why would they all leave me? Oh, hell no, it's making that noise again. That's creepy. Are we going to the lake? Oh wait, there's somebody's hip there. Who is that? Michael, is that you? Yeah, it looks like Michael. Say something, will you? Who are you? Whoa, stop right there, I have a knife. What the hell? Shit. What? Hey, so should I go back up there? I'm going back to the tent. Alright, let's go back to the tent then. Back to the tent, guys. Hey, wake up, there is something outside the tent. Oh, what? Oh, I'm sure there was lots of scrolls and shit. Go back to sleep. Hey, is Michael here? Yeah, I'm here. Why wouldn't I be? I don't know, the thing outside looks like you. That's probably some animal. I don't think we have to worry about a fox or whatever. Take it easy and go back to sleep. Well, alright then, maybe it was just some animal. But those sounds. That thing looked like Michael, dude. This is getting creepy. A few minutes later. Okay, Chopper, whoever that is, I want to sleep already. It wasn't me. Me neither. That didn't sound like any of our voices. Well, shit, now I'm never going to be able to sleep. Should we go outside and look? What if it's some crazy psycho with an axe? All the more reason to check. It's not like the tent is some kind of impenetrable fortress. Seriously, if that's one of you guys, tell me right now. This ain't funny. Oh man. Okay, everyone. Get out together and check it out. I ain't going alone. Oh damn, it's going down. What the heck is that? Someone was definitely here. Shit. Shit, shit, shit. Calm down, Slow Sweet. Our 4 against 1 here. I'll be fine. What if that dude got some kind of weapon with him? I mean, he killed this little critter, didn't he? Michael is right. We gotta get the hell out of here. We can't just up and leave in the middle of the night. What about our stuff? Screw our stuff. I'm not staying here another minute. Fine, we'll leave, but at least bring the flashlight and some food and water. I think you're overreacting, though. We haven't seen anyone. Still, someone or something left this dead creature here. We can't exactly go back to sleep with no worries. I guess you're right. I'll go grab the flashlight. Everyone bring some stuff you think we might need. Damn. Alright, let's go, guys. Oh. What is this thing? Looks like a little monkey. There's like only really one way to go, though, which is up this way by the lake. Well, I don't know. It's this path. Let's go down this path. This is the way to the lake. You're not going this way. Oh, I thought the other way was the way to the lake. Oh, heck. What is this way? It's so dark. At least it's still summer. It's not pitch black. This fog is really annoying, though. So we are going back to the cabin, right? I guess that's the plan. Oh, that thing's following us. What? A while later, it became obvious. Darren had no idea where we were going. He was swearing and looking all around. We had been walking for awfully long now. Are you sure we are on the right path, Darren? I've walked this path hundreds of times. We are on the right path. I don't recognize anything from when we were walking to the camp, though. I said we are on the right path. But as time went on, it became obvious that Darren had no idea where we were. Darren couldn't find the path. Maybe it was the fog, maybe it was the darkness, maybe something else. Either way, we were lost. I kept looking behind me. I was having that feeling where you think someone is watching or stalking you. I nearly tripped over Celeste when she fell. Help Celeste up. Yeah, let's help her up. I took Celeste's hand and dragged her to her feet. It was getting even mistier. If not for the flashlight, I would have no idea who she was. I recognized that tree. We're getting to the cabin. Again, I had the feeling that something was watching me. My gut was screaming at me that something somewhere was wrong. I realized the sound from earlier was back, softer but still present. I started looking around, panicking. Did a head count, or more accurately, silhouette count? Me, Celeste still holding my hand. Darren in the lead, Michael to the left. Who the heck was the guy besides Michael? My grip on Celeste's hand tightened and I quickened my pace. I thought about shouting out, but was worried. If I did, maybe that thing would turn around and jump Michael or something. I didn't know what to do. I ran my fingers along a knife I brought from camp. Then the cabin appeared out of nowhere. The mist was starting to disintegrate around us. It was easier to make out who everyone else was. I looked to the thing right next to Michael. She looked just like Celeste. The thing whose hand I was holding leaned in front of me. It wasn't Celeste. Whoa! I should have ran or screamed, but my body was clenching up for some reason. The thing turned and walked into the mist. I caught up with the others and they entered the cabin practically in tears. They couldn't find the car and we were arguing about where we put it. I told them what I saw. Obviously they didn't believe me. Still, everyone hurried inside and locked the door. Holy shit. He followed us here. He really wants something from us. He doesn't seem to have anything to break down the door with, though. What the hell does he want with us? Hell if I know, ask him. Nothing useful inside. Hey, don't touch the door, I wasn't gonna. Oh man, oh man, oh man. Did he go away? Oh. The bastard hit the breaker, but he can't get in, right? Yeah. Celeste. He is just trying to scare us. Take it easy. Oh, damn. I can look out the window? That's kind of freaky. A couple books and board games. Where's Celeste? Where did she run? She seems to be hyperventilating. It's alright, Celeste. The door is locked and there's only one way in. We're safe here. No response. Who is that? That's that, thing that looks like Michael. It's frickin' Skinwalker, dude. Oh, hell no. A very simple kitchen. We're safe here, it's cool, man. I don't remember seeing you walk past me. We're safe here, it's cool, man. I don't remember seeing you walk past me, Darren. I don't know if that's really you. She seems to have calmed down a little bit. Okay. Nothing there. You saw something, you saw something looking like me. Better not touch it. Wow, this is really giving me chills, man. What do I do? Suddenly a strong sense of nausea hit me. There was something in the air. I could feel the horror overtaking me again. What is going on? Should I look out the window? A couple books and board games. Oh no, what is going on? Hey Celeste. Come here, talk to me, girl. No. Oh, what's going on with Darren? He's freaking out too. Can't get up. Oh no. Oh no, man. I don't see anything out there. Can I go back? Where's Michael? Oh, he's right there. I don't feel so good. Oh man. What should I be doing? I don't even know. I don't know if there's something I'm supposed to be doing or not. Can't get up. Can't get up. Oh no. Oh, I gotta lay down. I couldn't sleep. And I wouldn't even if I could. I just wanted to rest. I wanted for the world to stop spinning. I looked out the window. There was someone in the tree. I stared back, not able to register what was going on. I quickly pulled the blinds down. Celeste came through the door. She looked pale and deceived. I dragged her to the bed and laid her down. She was gasping for air as if something was suffocating her. Eventually, her breathing became more regular. I asked her where the others were. She shrugged. The room had stopped spinning a bit, but I felt far from good. I'll go look around. Wait here. Whoa, what happened? Suddenly a voice could be heard from the locked door. What was worse, though, was that it was Celeste's voice. Let me in, let me in. God, let me in there. I immediately pulled my knife and placed it at the Celeste lying in the bed. Her eyes grew wide with shock and alarm, but they could have been faked. What are you doing? No, I'm the real one, though. One out there. That's the imposter. I was kind of in a trance, unsure what to do, and staring down at her. Maybe I would have stabbed her if the voice at the door hadn't changed into some low, deep, guttural voice, then it became high-pitched like a little girl's. I pulled my knife away. Things like trying to pretend to be her. I can't do it. Like, it's like trying to, like, mimic her voice. But, it's, like, still learning. Wow, this is freaky. I snapped out of the trance. Now the nausea was returned. I got to the door and opened it. Why would you open it, you idiot? There was nothing there but a trail of black liquid. Suddenly I got this feeling that it might not be the best idea to go outside. Yeah, don't go outside. I decided not to go outside. Good idea, idiot. Why was that an option? Now I kind of do wish I went outside. But oh well. As far as I know, everybody in the house is safe. Suddenly I got this sinking feeling in my stomach, like something was seriously out of place. I couldn't place the reason, but I would soon find out. What is everybody missing? Michael was lying on the floor, shot to the death. How I know he was shot to death, just a feeling. What? Michael was lying on the floor, shot to death? Shot to the death? Now? How I know he was shot to death, just a feeling. What the heck? Recently shot to death. Darren was lying on the floor. I could see the wounds from the shotgun. Where's Celeste? Oh, she's here too. Celeste was dead, lying in a pool of blood on the floor. It looked like she had been shot. Panic started flowing through every vein in my body. Suddenly I realized, was there really someone outside? No. The shotgun. How tempting it had been. I had been looking for the right moment for a long time. The right moment for what, you ask? Why, the right moment to kill my friends, obviously. What else? The shotgun. Oh, how tempting you had been. I just had to do it. Always taking me for granted, those bastards. Just because I'm nothing special, I should teach them not to mess with me. What the hell? That is how this ends? Oh, I got the bad ending. Alright guys, I just got the bad ending, so now I'm going to go ahead and try to get the good ending. I'm going to go outside and see if we can get the good ending. The thing was nowhere to be seen. Just as I was turning around, I took a look at the roof. There it was. It was close to a corner, about to turn. It looked like an albino male with really long limbs. He had fingers instead of toes, and all 20 of them were elongated. He was facing away from me. Suddenly the head swiveled 180 degrees and stared at me. I started choking up as if suffocated. It was hard to breathe. The thing opened its mouth slowly and deliberately. I thought it was going to devour me when its tongue snaked out. On the tip of the tongue was my face like a tumor. Eyes closed, lips upturned into some psycho smile. There's a legend somewhere that when you see a doppelganger, you die. I thought of that legend, but then the creature rounded the corner and it was gone. I lost it and followed, vision hazy. My heartbeat suddenly seemed ear-splitting to me. I was stumbling because my legs seemed unable to coordinate. Suddenly I stumbled forward and toppled down. Once I lay there face down in the grass, my body just seemed to shut down. I couldn't move. I couldn't even turn my head. There was something dripping on my back. My eyelids seemed heavy and started closing of their own accords. I saw white feet with long fingers for toes step into view. When my eyes opened, Celeste was shaking me. She was on the brink of tears and her voice was cracking. get up, get up. That bastard was in your skin? What? My head hurt. I was about to ask her what happened when she started pulling me backwards towards the door. We toppled out and stumbled towards Darren's car, which was parked in a different location from what I remembered. I was glad to be alive. The mist had stopped completely. Celeste was downright crying now. She pushed me into the back seat. That's when I noticed I was wearing different clothes from when I lost consciousness. Michael was there, huddled up and face buried in his knees, same clothes stained with blood. We're beside him. They were mine. Darren immediately stepped on the pedal, but nothing happened. He swore and did it again. I noticed that Celeste was armed with a shotgun from the cabin. I asked him what was going on. The thing joined us. He looked like you. We got out of the house and found the car. We were halfway down the road, then Michael started screaming. I looked at Michael. He had a glazed-over look in his eyes. The thing burst out of your clothes and jumped out of the car. Michael had the shotgun. He was firing out the window. We saw the thing run all the way back to the house at the friggin' speed of light. It was in my skin? Yeah. I looked down at myself. I wondered if I had been possessed or worse. The thing had cut off my skin and wore it as a coat. I shuddered at the thought of something crawling around in my skin. I asked Michael if he was alright. The thing talked to me. I asked about what. He didn't respond. I realized he was sobbing. The car jolted into motion. Darren first pumped as the car started accelerating. I turned back towards the cabin and saw the albino thing standing on the roof of the house watching us. I shuddered and turned back. Celeste screamed. Whoa! The thing was right in front of the car on the windshield. It opened its mouth and my tongue face slithered out. Celeste fired the shotgun. The glass shattered and it was thrown backwards. Darren shrieked and I saw blood coming from his face. Something pierced my face and I realized it was glass. The car skidded to a stop. The car's doors opened without any discernible reason and I fell out. The thing lay directly across from me, eyes closed, as if it had been sleeping. I wish I could close my eyes. Its mouth hung open and I saw myself again emerging. I didn't move or say anything because I couldn't. My face looked at me and started to talk. I love you, I love you, I love you, I want to be you. It repeated over and over again. It was coming close to me. I wondered if it was going to bite me to death. The thing's eyes shot up, open, and I realized it was going to kiss me. I managed to regain some control and instinctively twisted back from it. I guess that's what had saved me. There was a sound like an explosion and blood sprouted out of the thing. Celeste was standing over it. Her face and body were bleeding and she had this spaced-out psychopathic look on her eyes. She had just fired the shotgun. My face looked directly at me. I am you, it whispered. She fired again and I saw my own face begin rotting to nothing more than a skeleton in front of me. The thing's head flowered open, that's the best word I could find to describe it. Its head kind of split and split again, peeling away. I saw faces, lots of them, all on the inside of its head. I think I saw Celeste and Michael's faces. They were whispering something unintelligible. In the center where the brain should be, there was a single red cat-like eye that was rotating in its socket. It was producing the mechanical drowning sound. Celeste fired one last time. The thing sort of withered away, becoming wrinkled and smaller and rotten until it just disappeared. Celeste dropped the shotgun. I started twitching and spasming as control of my body returned to me. Eventually I stood up. We got into the car silently. Darren was bleeding too, but no one said anything. We drove back to the city in silence. We explained away the damaged cars being attacked by some crazy thieves. We had ourselves patched up. Michael was still in shock, like state. I hear he was like that for a while. When I asked him what he thought of the incident later, he denied it even happening with compelling conviction. His eyes looked dead and he had lost weight. I don't know if he forced himself not to remember or he genuinely knows nothing of it. I know what I saw, but I can't remember the exact place. That's creepy. It has been 2 months now. We still refrain from talking about it. If you were expecting some huge twist or something, you'd be disappointed. I still don't know what we met out there. I don't want to know, actually. I still have nightmares about my own face shouting, I am you. One thing I do know, though, I am never going camping ever again. Alright guys, hope you guys enjoyed this video, and check out my other stuff. This was a really freaky game. Oh look, it's Spooky, guys. Hello, Spooky. I'm gonna try.